you have a story about this drug? I always tell them stories during a pharmacology class. I want you to remember, that's why I had it in bold, that funny sticks in the head. And the funnier the story, the better the recall. So I've been fighting with myself whether I'm going to share this story or not. And my students right now here in class are smiling and they all voted, I think you should share this story. I am thinking that we're all adults here, 18 and above, before you even start in the program or before you get licensed in other states. So I told them this story and they said, you have to share it during the session. And I said, I'm still debating. But anyway, we're all in the medical field. And we're all adults here. So I'm going to tell the story. I said, this is how I remember Cialis when it came out. Cialis is a brand name and the generic is tadalafil. Okay. So Cialis brand, generic tadalafil. Okay. And it is for ED. Erectile dysfunction. So I tell my students, when a man takes Cialis, okay, it goes ta-da! And then that man can go to La La Land because he's going to be fulfilled and fill his woman in. So they told me, you gotta tell that story because will never forget that story. And to this day, they're still laughing, but trying not to laugh because I told them, limit your movement and limit the noises because they're getting the audio. So I hope that helps. Funny sticks in the head. The funnier the story, the better the recall. Next, so again, there is a QR code on the top. I created a mobile app that had all these stories and audio lectures, which I share with my students all the time. The broccoli story, the smoothie story, all of those you can find. Just access that QR code, and that's how you will find all the resources I'm talking about. Next one, tip number 7, audio and repetition. I know it says memorize. My students know that I don't like the word memorize because memorizing is not long-term. That's what I believe in. After a test, you forget everything if you just memorize something. But if you know what the drug does and how it works in your body, and you tie the first 6 tips that I gave you, will be long-term. Even if you're sleeping, it's just like driving. It becomes second nature to you. So repetition is key. So I quiz my students all the time. Sartan, what's the class? Olo, what's the class? Sozin, what's the class? I always ask them these things over and over and over. So by the time they've been here a while, they've mastered these things. So no matter what, repetition is key.